Alright, well, welcome back, everyone, to another vlog video of mine. I'm Pinto, and I'm just gonna kind of just take you through what I like to do in my free time. You know, I'm a huge gamer. I love playing video games. I'm a streamer over on Twitch at TM_PintoBean. But other than streaming and playing video games, I have another passion of mine, and that's music. I love music. People say they've been in the music scene since they were born, or since, you know, they were like young, you know. People say that they've been in music all their lives, but it took me a while to get into music. I felt like I went through the whole transition that every other kid did, you know. They obviously from Blue's Clues or some children artists, you know, and then they progress into some other type of music. I did the same thing, and I started from the children, and I got into my time music, rock, in about 2004 when I was introduced to Green Day, American Idiot. And since then, I've been just a huge fan of Green Day. I was a huge fan of just rock music, 2000s rock music. You know, at the time, that's what was in. I'd say about when I hit the 6th grade, 2007, 2008-ish, my really close friends, and they introduced me to 80s hair bands, 80s rock music. I was just blown away. I was like, what? How have I not heard of this music before? So I got into a band, Guns N' Roses. It was the first time I heard a real guitar solo. Guitar Hero came out when I was in the 4th grade. At least that's when the first time I played it. And I was introduced to newer bands, songs I never heard of, and it was my first time holding an instrument. And I got good at the game. I started learning songs, I started learning bands, and I went to my uncle. My uncle, he's a real inspiration for me. He said, "So you want to learn guitar?" And I said, "Yeah, I want to learn guitar." And he handed me a guitar and he says, "Alright, let's play." And that was the first time I actually played on a guitar. I just knew right when I made that first strum, my life was going to change. In 2012, I was given the opportunity to go to this festival called Rock on the Range, and that was my first concert I went to, and it introduced me to more bands, more heavy metal. I got into heavy metal music from going to Rock on the Range. And when people ask me, well, how can you understand? Why do you like heavy metal? It's just people strumming really hard on the guitar and just smacking the drums, and it's just loud noise. How do you like it? And I'm like, well, I like seeing it live. I don't really care for listening to it, but I love seeing heavy metal music live. The feel of the double bass when all you hear is just pounding in your chest, it's just a feeling that I love. So from 2012 till about 2014, that segment was just heavy metal. About 2014-ish, I was doing more theater, and I started spreading my music taste wider, and I got introduced to this musical called The Jersey Boys. If you don't know what The Jersey Boys is, it's a musical based off of a music group called Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, and they are an old group of people. We talking like 50s, 60s. And when I got into those guys, I started enjoying more classic music, older generation stuff. It inspired me to do better in life, knowing that these young musicians start out, you know, back in the day, they were 14, 15 years old, just singing wherever, whenever they can, and it made me want to take guitar more seriously. So I started learning through this game called Rocksmith. It gives me selective of songs I can choose from. I can buy songs, purchase them so I can play them. So let me see if I can play something for you. Alright, we're gonna try to play. We'll play a song. How about we'll play some Pour Some Sugar on Me, huh?
Love is like a bomb, baby, come and get it on. Living like a lover with a red iPhone. Looking like a tramp, like a video ram. Devil
Thank you guys for coming through and watching me talk about my music experience. You guys got to watch me play some guitar, so that's pretty cool, and you know that I'm legit. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.